Hi, Beverly. Thanks for coming in. I know this is kind of impromptu, so I'm posting in the Facebook group to let people know that I am live. Um, Let me put a link in the comments. And then I'm going to get busy because I don't have. Can you hear me okay, Beverly? Because I did something a little different with the mic this time. And let me see. I can check it real quick. Turn up the volume a little bit. Okay, it's clear. Good. Um, I see ripples. I changed some settings on my webcam. I'm still trying to figure out how to use the settings and stuff. So I'm working on this mermaid journal. I watched a video by My Porch Prince on YouTube the other day, and she also has a printable shop. So some of these printables, like these pages that look kind of beachy, are from her shop, and I printed them on matte photo paper, but it's like a cardstock weight. So some of these are from her, some of these are from Artie Mays on here on YouTube. She also has a printables Etsy shop, and some are from Antique Paperie, but they're all like water um, mermaid themed. The problem I had was the ones from Artie Mays were A4, so it was a little. The dimensions are different from, and the proportion is different from regular letter size. So I used the A4 to be my guide. I reduced it down 80% because I didn't want to have to fight with printing everything to the edge. And then if you saw my video that I put up earlier over at Scrapcraftastic, I showed how I made this little template thingamabob. That was the reason why I did that. I made it match what I reduced to 80% from on A4 size so that I could use it to as a guide to know where to cut this paper. Like for this one, it wouldn't really matter, but for like something like this, well, this I reduced this one too small, but just for demonstration purposes, this is how I was using it to kind of line up where I wanted to cut. So all of that to say, I already cut them all last night. So this is what I got. This is going to be like the size of it. Um, and then I'm going to have to, let me take that out for now. I'm going to glue the outsides together. So I'm just going to keep doing that. This is what I learned from watching the My Porch Prince video. It's kind of like the envelope albums that people make, but it's not. I'm not using envelopes. I'm just using regular cardstock and keep going. And when I was doing this, I was thinking, well, you can't just add in different papers and stuff. So I went ahead and coffee stained some cardstock this morning. Let me check the chat. Hi, Pine and Ginger. Hi, Robin. Yeah, I like the My Porch Prince. She did Alice in Wonderland. She has a new kit for that, and so she was doing she said a junk journal, but I didn't really consider it a junk journal. But she was doing a journal doing the same type of style or whatever. And I thought that was really cool. And it's not like I need to start a whole nother journal. because I'm looking at 3 right in front of me right now that need to be finished, but I just couldn't help it. I was like, ooh, because I had a lot of stuff already printed to do a mermaid journal, and I've been collecting things, and so I don't understand why everybody does Alice in Wonderland. I don't get it. I don't get the Alice in Wonderland thing. Does anybody know what that's about? I mean, the imagery is awesome, and like her kit is awesome. I bought the kit, but I just don't get I don't feel comfortable doing an Alice in Wonderland album when I don't get it. I just don't get it. What's the big deal about Alice in Wonderland? So I need to organize and figure out how I want these pages. So like I was saying, I did a tea stain thinking that I could go in between every so many of the printed pages and add a tea stain page in there. And I'm so anxious to glue these pages together just to see how it's going to work. And I probably need to wait because I was also thinking like I could sew an envelope in here and, add some embellishments that way too, even though I've been fighting with the sewing machine lately. Oh, sorry. Um, yeah, Jane Austen, at least I understand. I understand Jane Austen. I don't understand. I mean, I understand Alice in Wonderland. I just don't understand everybody's, well, a lot of people's fascination with it. I mean, what's so great about it? Like I said, I love the imagery and the kits that people come up with for. I'm not gonna use that side. I did this on purpose just to see if it would like look like drips, and I don't like the way it looks on that side. But yeah, I just don't understand what's the fascination. Like I understand bees, people do journals of bees, and they do oh, I don't know. Whatever, all the other themes I get, basically. I get all the other themes. But what is so great about Alice in Wonderland in general? That's what I want to know. Because I've seen the movie, I kind of understand the story, but what's I don't get the moral of the story. What's the moral of the story? Maybe I wasn't paying enough attention. So maybe if I know the moral, then it will make better sense to me, you think? This could be a real game changer to me anyway. Making because I don't necessarily want to make junk journals. I just like the whole process of making a book, period. So it doesn't have to be all junk. Put that inside. So anyway, there's that. And some of this is yellow, well, not yellow, but it was like a cream colored paper. And when I first started dyeing it, it started to look yellow, but now I can't really tell which ones were the cream colored paper and which ones were the white paper. Okay. So let's see, what order do I want? So this is gonna be when you open the book like that. And then this would be the next page. Do I want to put one of these in between? Beverly, did you see how many pages how many sheets he did in that book. I watched it like 3 times. I was trying to see how many pages she actually used when she first put it together. I haven't watched the last one that she put up where she was actually decorating the pages. I didn't see that one yet. But I just was wondering how many pages, because this is going to be a lot of gluing that I'm going to have to do. I think I need to skip a page and then do it. Then this is going to be like that. I'm just going to glue a couple of them together because I just got to glue them together. I can't wait. I just want to see how it's going to be. And after I've sat and cut all these pages out, if it's not to my satisfaction, I might get discouraged on finishing it, but I'm going to try. Okay. So I do have some extra ones, I think. This might be too many pages. She had like 5, then she added more. This is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Well, we gonna have 20 because I limited myself to 20 because that's why I have all of these pages left, because I was like, okay, that's enough. If I want to put some plain pages in between, I was just doing too much. I'm gonna use this to glue on one of the kids' old notebooks. So I'm just gonna at least try and glue a couple of the pages, just to see how it works. Maybe I can do envelopes and other signatures. I wouldn't necessarily want an envelope on this first part, so let's see what happens. Where's my glue stick? Let's see. I hope this is some good. I don't use glue stick that much, but I have been lately, and I figured a glue stick instead of a wet glue would be good. And also, I didn't really want to use my 3-in-1 because that's expensive, and there's a lot of pages here to be glued. Ooh, making a mess. So we're gonna see how this goes. And I just felt like I could get a better coverage with the glue stick. So see, it's already curling up. Sure, there's no glue down there. And maybe I should have ironed these pages first. Try to keep them as flat as possible. And I know I'm going to have some trimming to do because when she was doing hers, she used a full 8.5 by 11. So she didn't have to cut anything, but I had to cut mine down to work with what I was using. So that's how it would be. This would be the inside front cover, first page, and then you would flip it over, and then I embellish this however and keep it moving. Let's do a couple more. Oh, you put 15. Did you use full Beverly, did you use full pages, or did you cut your pages down to something smaller? I just think this is like a really fantastic way to do this. No sewing, even though the gluing is going to probably take forever. That's me on me because I chose to do a million pages. Mm. My friend's called me. I guess she doesn't realize that I'm on live. If you haven't, I do have a video up on my other channel. This is going to get confusing. I do have a video up on my other channel, Scrapcraftastic, and there's a giveaway going on. So after you finish watching the live, you might want to go check that out if you haven't. You cut them down. So did you have problems with them not being quite even like I'm already having? Because, and I'm sure I'll probably come back and ink some edges too. That's going to help. I know part of the reason why they're slightly uneven is because I didn't iron the tea stain paper, and when I was cutting it, it wasn't quite perfect. I'm just checking this glue situation here, seeing how it is. Mm-hmm. Gotta get used to the new camera position. I zoomed in some so that it would be better. I did, but it won't matter after I decorate. Oh, yeah. Yeah. What theme are you using, Beverly? So, and then I have this new fabric. I love the closure that she used with the fabric with the words on it. So I figured I would use my StazOn ink and one of my stamps to make my own, something like that, to go with the mermaid theme. It was just inspirational. Like I said, I usually don't like to watch things more than one time, but I watched that video several times because it was just like, wow, that's so pretty and so nice, even though it was Alice in Wonderland. I'm not against Alice in Wonderland, by the way. I'm just saying. Before I would like to make an album of that with that theme, but I need to understand what I'm doing before I just do it. I guess I should focus more on lining up the outer edges because the spine is actually going to be covered up anyway. So I don't need to really worry about that too much. Do I have glue on this page? Yeah, so turn the page. Are you sewing your pages, Beverly? I don't know if it's even possible to do that with this. Just curious. I'm going to try and trim them as I go. I know I'm doing a lot of fidgeting, but like I just want to check, make sure everything is the way it's supposed to be. Do I want to trim it? I'm not going to trim the other side until I connect the other page. So let's see. Do a few more. Yeah, I don't want to sew. Like I said, I've been fighting with my sewing machine, so yeah, I tried to find one, but there's no reasonably priced ones to be found anywhere right now, so I'll have to wait. And then G Baby came yesterday and turned the tension on the machine. She turned the tension knob, so that's what's been giving me a fit is the tension, getting it right. And so now I'm back to square one. I kind of know where it was, but I guess I should have made note of what I had it set on for what I was doing. But it's all good. Let's make sure we don't put anything in upside down. Let's see, I'm gonna line it up at the top so I won't have to do all my cutting at the top. Am I still connected? Let me make sure. Oh, you sent it to me. Ooh, that's pretty, Beverly. I like the paper. I want to do one kind of like that too. You should share that in the group. Okay. Back to this. I'll have to look at it better when I get off of here. That's really pretty though. Yes, always post in the group. Post it on the Journal Life's Journey page too on Facebook, so we can all see. I think after this one, I might stop because don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like the video. I'm very not good about asking about that. I'm trying to do better. Um, it feels awkward. Oh, this glue is gone already. That's the end of that. I don't know what I was going through last night when I was cutting these papers, but everything is crooked. I'm gonna have to do some serious touch-up work. I'm just hoping that the ink is gonna fix all of that. So we don't want little white edges hanging out. I'm gonna do, yeah, that needs to be inked. Just do one or two more. Because I do know a couple of them I do want to add something in the signature. Maybe I should stop here because I think this is one of the ones where I wanted to add something in. Yeah. So I'll finish this later, but I can show you and work on some other journals that I started recently. And really all I have left to do is to finish with the embellishing. I showed them briefly on Instagram and in the Facebook group. Okay, get some agua. So I had already started pulling out the embellishments I wanted to put in, and then I got sidetracked and had to stop. These did not start out or turn out the way I intended, but I had to adapt because I used some ultra matte medium, and it kind of turned white, and it wasn't supposed to. So then I ended up using doilies to kind of fix that, and then I went over it with some um, decoupage using napkins, and then I think it turned out pretty cool considering what happened. But so that's on both of these, I had that issue. Strings from sewing. Oh, that one still. So I haven't even sewn the signatures in on these yet, but this is what they look like so far. And they're pretty much the same, just slight variations in the papers that I use. So I just need to embellish. I don't know if I'm going to turn that into a pocket. Maybe. And then everything just repeats on the other side. Pretty much. So, and then you have the actual doily, and this is cardstock, but it's treated on the outside. So it's sealed, but the inside cardstock is not sealed. So let's see. I could put down a few embellishments in the time that I have remaining. I don't like that curling that's going on. I was thinking I could put this here. It has this a vellum pocket with a tag, and just kind of put a tie on the tag or something. So these are things that I pulled on. I made these little pockets. I think I need to reinforce the edge and determine where I'm going to actually put the pockets. Mm. No. I think I can put it there. And I do want to reinforce the edge. To do that, I think I could reinforce the whole thing with some book page. Let me get one of these books and take a page out. Use one of these pages that don't have a lot of writing on it, that I wouldn't use for something else. Let's hold my page open and get some glue. So I'm not making the pocket, I'm just reinforcing it, because this paper is that I use to make this is really thin. So there went that. So I'm out off camera. Okay. Good evening, Miss Lady Diva. The cardstock is sealed with um, Ultra Matte Medium, which turned it white in spots. I didn't like it. So then I went over it with doing some decoupage, using Mod Podge to fix that, and napkins to cover some of it, and also the doilies helped cover some of that. But mostly Mod Podge. This is another cover that was strictly, I gotta remember that every time I move my arms off the desk, it moves. I covered this completely in Mod Podge, and it's like plastic, but it's 2 pieces of cardstock. So this has been sitting on my desk for a while. I need to do something with that. But Mod Podge mostly. And it happened by accident because really I just wanted to put the Ultra Matte Medium on it to give it a really matte, velvety finish, but it didn't work. Yeah, the Mod Podge will work fine. It didn't really buckle because it's 2 pieces of cards stock already glued together and stitched around the edges. So it didn't buckle, but it could. You just kind of have to do it lightly. And so in addition to the Mod Podge, I did the decoupage thing with the I have my own. I don't use Mod Podge for the napkins or whatever. I used a solution of white glue and water for the napkin part, and then went over that with Mod Podge too. So, but it didn't really buckle. That could be because I had already put the ultra matte gel down first. So yeah, this whole thing was an experiment, or it was just like I had to recover. So I can't really say. I mean, the only time I've ever did just a cover with Mod Podge, I think, is this one, and it didn't really buckle. So those are over there. I wanted to kind of use these on the plain pages. And then this one is going to have to go in the back somewhere. I don't think I need to reinforce those, do I? Maybe I should be on the safe side. Hmm. And I could actually let it peek out a little bit. Do something like, let me just glue it down first and then decide. if it's time for some new blue. There we go. I didn't ink that pocket. It's not gonna tear. Let's move some of this stuff out of the way. I'm gonna work on one book at a time, so I can move this one over. I should have put the mermaid stuff up. Okay. Happy Mother Day. Happy Mother's Day, C. Powell. I have to decorate after I sew it in. I may try this way. You may try what way? Beverly. Oh, you mean decorating before you sell the signature? I'm still trying to figure out which way works for me because I'm always worried when I do it like this that I'm going to get the pages out of order. And since I've already kind of trimmed them so that they're even on the outside edge, that would cause a bit of a problem. But I'm trying to be extra careful not to do that. If that's what you mean. So then we would have a little pocket here for tag or whatever. Pocket here. And then I probably will do some stamping and stenciling in here. So that's another reason why I decided to wait on the stitching so I can take pages out. I didn't really pull out a lot of embellishments for this. Let me go ahead and put this other pocket in here. Figure out where I want to put it. Can't go on that side. It's gotta go on this side. Ooh. Like that. So I'm just gonna ink this one. I'm not gonna back it with the paper. That's where I want to put it at. Anybody have one of those black Tim Holtz glass mats, craft mats or cutting mats? Hi, Happy Scrappy. I'm interested in that, but my desk isn't level. I have a We Are Memory Keepers glass mat, but it doesn't work for me because it glares. I can't remember to put this glue in the right direction. The mat has a glare, so when I'm recording there, that's a problem. And then my desk isn't quite level. It has a little lump kind of in the middle. So the mat would like teeter totter on my desk when I'm trying to cut. And I don't know, but I really want to try one of those Tim Holtz mats. But that's a lot of money just to try something. And it's got like the thing on the side for mixed media and paint and stuff. That would be nice to have. Something's got to go here. The Crafter's Companion one? What does it look like? Is it I've never seen it. I'm gonna have to look that one up. Is it big like the Tim Holtz one, where you got the little side piece for paints and stuff? Let's see. I need more embellishments. If I do something like that, then I gotta do something in the other one to match it. Oh, see, I made stuff and don't even remember that that I made it. Well, let me see. This might be even thicker than I thought they were gonna be. Oh yes. That's nope, that's not gonna work. Booey. I could. I might have to force that because I like that the colors against each other. We're gonna. This one is not as nice, but it's a little bit smaller, so it fits perfectly. Let's see what else I got in here. What was I doing? What was I doing? uh, I did some of this stuff so long ago. I don't even remember what I was thinking. This goes like this. That would be cute. See if I could do them like this. Something with some blue in it. Tuck. Or it could just be a journaling card. I think I like that better. I have to put something else there. But I'm going to definitely be using these up. Let's see what else I got going on in here. That's pretty. I don't really want to put anything with foil in there. Stay away from that. I wish I knew. Oh, I know what these are. Okay. So you put it down on the page like this, and I'm gonna use that one. Okay. Um, sorry for shaking the camera. Yeah, you put it down on the page like this, and it's a pocket, so you can either tuck stuff in here, depending on how you get in the frame, depending on how you glue it down. So you glue this down here and here, and then put this on the page. This could be a pocket. This could be a pocket. However you want to do it. I think I'll put the pocket on this side because it's kind of, I don't know, hard to get things in and out where the binding is. So, okay. So let me go ahead and burnish that because it's not folded very well. And ink it up and glue it together. Y'all, I was doing this kind of stuff, making these things like this when, after, like when I was going through chemo. So I have envelopes of ephemera And I don't remember, like, I don't even remember when I did these. So it took me a minute to figure out what in the world they were. Why did I do that? Okay. I didn't need to. I just need to do this edge. I think it's about time for me to get some more vintage photo to my ink pad, or get a re-inker. Because my ink pad seems a little crooked to me. It seems a lot crooked to me. I'm not even going to play with it. Where is the paper trimmer? We're not going to guess. Yep, it's crooked. Fighting with it. Let's try this one. Yep. Should use my big trimmer, but too much stuff on the desk for that. Okay, that's better. Okay. Okay. So I didn't even do a plan with me today. I feel a little guilty. I'm not sure that I will do one. I do feel guilty though. I think I might do something in my Dollar Tree planner. I need to glue that down too. I think I will, just to be on the safe side. A little bit on there. Yeah, I think I'll do my food diary, but I'm not sure I'm going to do anything else. Oh, I gotta do the challenge though, but I don't know if I'm going to do a video for it. That's what I'm saying. I want to do more fun videos, not just planning, but other fun videos. That does not look stuck down good. Or I should sew that. But the sewing machine is not right now. So make sure everything is sealed up. And I'm going to do this side. So, ooh. Trying to stay in frame. Do a plan with me from scratch. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I might even do it live so that I don't have to edit anything. Yeah, I could do that. Let's see, I'm doing perfume and flowers. And I had an idea for the perfume and flowers using actually foil. So I could do that because I'd have to draw the perfume bottles anyway. So We'll see. I have no paper towel, napkin. Oh wait, where's that handy white thing my mom gave me? Yeah. So it should be open. Okay. I could do that. So something can go in here, and then something can go in here. I just have to make something to go in there. I could put a little bit of lace on there or something pretty. Some trim. Or down here. Or like so. I need to start using up this crochet trim because I have a ton of it from I think I'm gonna do that from Dollar Tree. Just like for a while, every time I would go in there, I'd pick some up. Maybe I should cut that with the different scissors. Where my other scissors at? Not these, but I guess I'll have to use them. Oh, they do have it in a left-handed version. See, I hadn't really looked into it that much. I just kind of stuck it in my shopping cart on Amazon and just left it there until I get up the nerve to buy it and not be so cheap. But yeah, I want it because it has the little paint thing on the side. I don't know what they call it, but I want it because of that. Do I want this on the actual edge of this? Yeah, because that would be great, like for when I'm doing art journaling and stuff. Because right now my craft mat is not in the best condition, and I heard from Liz that the oven liners I just ordered some of those are less expensive and are the same thing as the craft mats. So I'm gonna put that way. So that I'm gonna try those out, and I'm getting like 10 for like $10, whereas I probably paid $10 for one craft mat or close to it. So, but it would be nice to have the Tim Holtz thingy mabobber. I'm just worried that because my desk is not level, that would be a problem. But so that looks kind of cute or okay. Stop saying cute all the time. That looks okay. This is too big for this, but I think I could use a smaller index card in there. Get a nicer tag to put in here with this. See what other embellishments I have. Yeah, that would be nice. And I like that it's big, so you have plenty of room to work. Because right now I don't have that much room. Let's see, I'm gonna use a couple more of these. This is gonna have to go in a bigger journal. And I got one right there. So I can only use I got two. So I can use 2 here and 2. That is some bright blue. Put that one over there. And I'm going to use this one over here. So that's in the back. Put one in the front. I think I need to check and make sure that it's straight, and I might trim it down just a little bit. I really need my other trimmer. It wasn't so bad. And that's crooked. It is, but we are going to live with it. Let's use some other lace. I call myself trying to use the clothespin lace storage thing. That's not working for me. Or either I don't know what I'm doing. One of the two. So I can put that on there like that. Or does it go like so? I think I like it better like that. So I'm going to cut a piece of this off. Go ahead and ink it up. I've seen people ink the lace too. I don't think I want to put ink on my lace. Not now. Okay, let's try not to waste ink this time. Oh, see, I even stamped on that paper. Oops. Okay. Come down a little further with the ink since I'm putting the lace on there. Thank you, Miss Kelly. It's the right side. Okay, dokie. This is where I said. We don't need to put anything right there. Don't need to put anything over there. Okay. Oh, let me glue it together before I start adding lace. what I didn't consider was which way the text was going. So it's got to go this way. And since this is a little bit crooked, I'm going to allow for that when I put the lace on there to kind of fix that. Hmm. I guess I'll put it right there. So, no, I want this side to be open. So I'm going to put my hand on this side. Line that up right. Yeah. Okay, I'm getting quiet now. I think I'm tired. So, what time is it? Oh, yeah. It's probably time to get off of here and clean up my mess. So, I got a little bit done on the mermaid journal and finishing these up. And I guess I'll come back later in the week and work on them some more. Make sure you got your notifications turned on if you're interested so you don't miss anything. Let's see. Make sure nothing's glued together. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I think I'm going to call it good for now. Thank you all for coming in. And I hope you have a good night. And I will talk to you next time. Again, make sure you got your notifications turned on because right now I'm not really on a schedule. I know I was supposed to be doing Tuesdays and Thursdays until all of that happened, all of this happened. So, yeah, turn on notifications, give the video a thumbs up if you like the video, and I'll holler at y'all next time. Bye.